Hey there, it's Lori Christos. I'm back from antiquing a little bit. I wanted to keep going, but the day, the weather is so crappy that I'm like, I can't. So I came home, but I saw some really cool things in there. I picked up some great things. This would be my absolute favorite thing that I picked up. I hope you can see it. I need some better light. I don't know if that's gonna help. This desk, I mean, it's literally, everything's gonna fall. I don't know if you can see. Anyways, it's like a Victorian bangle bracelet. I had seen this at the antique store. It's two-toned sterling and like a vermeil. And this at one point probably was for a monogram. And it's pristine. So, and it's so small. It's like barely a 6. But I just decided I'm just going to wear it on this side with all my like real gold, because I wear so much sterling on this side. And then I can tie in, because I got like this amazing, I don't want to flip you off, but this amazing two-tone ring, which is sterling, silver, and gold, real gold right around that pearl. And I love how, you know, it kind of ties in to like when I wear silver all here. So I scored that, and I'm either thinking about maybe putting my L initial on it down the road, or there is stuff that I do for Madonna and Child, but that's usually like if it's not a super expensive piece. But like I have a gorgeous Art Nouveau Mary medal that I could like affix atop of this piece, and it could be cool, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it because most of this silver sterling is on this side, and maybe monogram it because it's going to end up getting scratched with all my stuff. And so maybe if I monogram it, maybe my initials. Kind of like to do M and C like Madonna and Child. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what I nabbed. I didn't buy everything because, as it turned out, a lot of it wasn't sterling, and I don't like. I'm not a big fan of, you know, costume, or I mean, it wasn't really costume, but there was not a lot of sterling silver. So I just nabbed like stuff that I knew I loved and thought you guys would love. So I have no clue. This is that little clasp I bought. It's an antique. So that's great. I can fix jewelry with it. All right, so let's see what we got in here. They gave me boxes. I don't usually like boxes, but this one is so funny because obviously, if you watched the other day, I did a show with Susie Denims to Diamonds, and I had 3 of these panel bracelets. They're from Mexico, sterling. This one's abalone. I think this is the exact same one, that I sold, except for it might have some of those articulated little silver balls. And so I've got another one. If anybody saw it there, I sold it for $75 to one of my customers, and I've got another one. So if you're interested, it's got the like Aztec guy every other with all abalone, and the colors are like amazing and gorgeous. But what's so funny is what I just picked up and got it shipped the other day, which was like killer, is this one. So this one is off the charts. Like this one is actually like 1.5 inches wide. Look at this detail. This is made in Mexico. It's stamped Hecho 925, so made in Mexico. Hecho means made. I found that out. So, okay, look at this. Like, look at that. I mean, why not? Just, whew, go for it, girl. Stunning. So, $75 on this one. If you're interested, this is worth $125 easy. Or this monster, which I don't have my I'm not weighing today, but this thing, I mean, I can tell weight. This is probably like 35, 40 grams. It's super heavy. But when you see these, you usually see the faces. This you don't. You just have 5 panels of amazing abalone. See the detail? This is the back. This is the amazing clasp. Fits great. It's a biggie, like biggie. Biggie, gorgeous. So this one, $75 for the big one, $145. Because I mean, I see them a lot. Like sometimes I see them with the Aztec faces, and I buy them all the time if they're affordable. But as soon as I go on eBay, you know, and put in panel bracelet or made in Mexico, I mean, forget it. These are a fortune. So I thought these were amazing scores. I think, you know, if you want to be a collector and wear them together, it would be amazing. So I had to show you those. And I have an abalone necklace coming that is to die, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's being shipped. But so that's one of my scores there. I'm going to show you some of my other stuff if I have time, just that I put on shorts recently, because I'm having an upcoming sale Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time with my favorite person in the world, Susie from Denims to Diamonds, and her lovely, loyal clients that I adore, that are now buying from me and loving my things, and it's just giving me so much just determination to keep, you know, making and scouring. So I love it. So I've been selling. I'm going to keep going with my treasure bag because I didn't buy a ton. So what did I buy? I got a lot of stuff though. I don't even remember. Okay, let's see what I got. Oh, this one I had to buy. I wish I had a bust that didn't have something on it. So this one is not sterling. I adore, obviously, Art Deco. I love chunky. This one has like a faceted glass inside of it. Totally pristine, short. You can tell by the barrel clasp it's an older piece. I didn't pay like a ridiculous amount, but I paid up. I mean, look at this, like the look that you would get. So let me, I gotta get a bust. And it took me an hour to get that on right. So which bust shall I use? I obviously can't use this bust because I have 8 million things on it that I just don't have a clue what to do with. Like in the makings, finished. I mean, look at this. It's a crazy world here. I go crazy, cuckoo time, spending money and making jewelry. Anywho, shoot, I don't have one plain bust in this whole place. Oh, I can make one over here. Just bear with me because I'm, you know, really out of it. These are more things I'm working on. Okay, if there was a way to figure out for $50 a month how to get your busts to not have dust on them, I would pay the fee, but I just don't know how to do it. They're constantly dusty. Every time I do shorts, they're so dusty. It drives me nuts. I always have dust on them. So maybe I should buy a different color. But I've had these like my whole life. These are like grandmother's. Okay. Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, woohoo. Bougie. Silver tone. Stunning deco style. Black faceted glass. Amazing pendant. Killer. And I know what I paid. So I basically would mark it up a few bucks. I don't really have to make a ton. But the problem is... if I give prices here and then I go over there and do a sale, it's going to be more auction. So my buy it now price for this would probably be a little bit more. So I would sell this one for $85. And if I go over to Susie's and I put it up, it'll have the starting bid of just probably $75 anyways, because I've got to make a few bucks on it. But I like to buy things that I know are so beautiful and so classic and so of the era that make a statement that it's worth just getting them, whether or not I part with them or they sell or they're just in my, you know, shows in my booth. It's just what a look, you know. So that would have to keep creating. It's nice just to be buying some beautiful like estate kinds of pieces. Okay, this is gorgeous. $85 if you wanted it today. You could text me 708-217-1600. And I mean, did all the shopping for you. I went out in the rain. I used my own gas. You didn't have to fly here to Chicago to go find it. It's like, isn't it great? Like, I love watching these sellers that live in other states and they find something and you buy it and you're like, I could have never scored that. Like, this thing was sitting over in Timbuktu. So I think that's gorgeous. Okay, what's in this box? Okay, this one I bought because I've never seen it before. It looks like something like that I would make if I ever got down to collecting vintage cufflinks. So these look like, and you probably saw it in the store, these look like gold-filled, most of them, like Victorian style. I thought it was a slide bracelet, and that's kind of what it's made to look like. But somebody attached them there and then put links on it and made like a really beautiful bracelet with it. And they're all, oh God, I hate that sound. They're all like one of a kind, you know, they're not new. These are all old. Somebody collected a stash of them and made a gorgeous like slide bracelet. These cufflinks were little back then. I mean, I don't think they look like cufflinks. I thought they were slides because they're little. The only thing I hate is this terrible clasp. So I am going to probably replace it. I must have something that looks more of the era, I hope. But I paid up, so I would sell this one for $95. I think I paid $60. So I mean, if you wanted it, $30 or whatever. But otherwise, I'm just keeping it, tagging it to my show, and putting $145 on it, or putting it up for auction on Friday with a starting price probably of $80. So if you like it today, $95. I like to sell things the day I buy them. That does happen a lot, actually, and I just don't get attached then. Because then I start wearing, like this one, as soon as I put it on, I'm like, oh my God, never part, never part. Like, so if you just don't put the jewelry on, like I do that a lot and just set it over here and not to look at it a lot, because then you're going to get like attached. I think this is something I could get attached to. So please take it off my hands so I don't have to get attached. Because I'm getting there already, and I think it's fabulous. Okay, boxy box, empty, empty. I have so much stuff. Speaking of panel bracelets, I just scored another Made in Mexico Texco 925. Another one of these. It got dark in here all of a sudden. Oh, my light went out. Shoot. My battery's dead. That's not good. I can lift this up a little, maybe. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Let's see if that helps. Okay, so I do have this one. It's the bigger panel bracelet. It's black onyx. It's got the Aztec-y vibes on the every other face. This is heavy. This is the big one. This is the one that goes for like, you know, $175 to $250 all day long, easy. I actually have, oh my God, there's so much stuff, guys. I have the match little one. So again, I have like another set. So this is killer. It's another killer set. I'll show you. See them? So this is the Biggie Wiggy. And this is not even the little one, but this is a beautiful one. It's got more of the silver ball detail. These are both Mexican sterling silver. I think one's Texco. I'm not sure if the other one is. I think they're all the same. But these are actually made in the 40s. So these are not new or like ever a reproduction. I have sold so many of them. I've had two beautiful green onyx that were killer. One was the biggest one I've ever seen and very ornate, kind of like that, abalone. And I sell them every time I get them. Uh-oh, low battery. I'm gonna have to plug you in. So these are killer. And I've got prices of $65 on this one, which is an amazing buy, and I'd go $145 on the Biggie. And if you like them, reach out if you want to cut a deal for both. I work with people. I'm easy. I'm easy. Otherwise, Lori just hoards it. So help me out with my hoarding. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, what's in this box? Oh, I had to buy these because I'm a sucker for filigree, and these look very Spanish and have, they're pierced gold tone. I love Spanish anything. It's really hard for me to find filigree in a gold tone. See the little rosette, the little flower at the top. My nails get in the way. But ta-da! And I paid about $30 for these, so I would sell these for like $60 because I want them. I I want them because I'll never see them again. So if you like them, they are available. You know, and when I shop, it's the same as when you're online or you're shopping. It's, am I going to keep it? Am I going to sell it? I watch videos all the time where they're like, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. That's exactly how we are, because we know when something's hard to find, and when we find it, do we really want to let it go to make like, you know, $45? I say, no, I don't. This is gorgeous. Just scored it. It's a little witty. Oh, wait, I'm not done with the store. Hang on. What else did I buy? This I scored because I'm obsessed with filigree. I'm obsessed with sterling balls. I have a ball necklace. Where's it at? It's somewhere. It's major. And it has a humongous Madonna on it. And I literally just found the matching like wrap bracelet that is adorbs. And you just wear it like so. But it goes with all my darker patina, all the silver balls. I'm going to put like a charm or a Madonna or something hanging, or, you know, something maybe with color. I'm not sure, but it does have a spot right there to hang something. So, of course, I'm going to do that. So you can inquire about that. That's not even finished. Garbage. Ugh, what is this? I can't even remember it from my brain from an hour ago. Oh, this is a joke. A riot, actually. Not a joke, but I have it already. I've seen it 1 million times. Don't tell me this one's missing a panel, too. It is. It's missing one. I might have to take 2 of them and make one good one. I'm not sure. But, see, I never noticed it. As you can see, I shop super fast, and I'm a grab and go. I know what I like in 2 seconds when I find it, and I just grab it. This one I know is sterling because I've bought it before, and it was marked sterling. It's all over eBay, sterling. This was a steal. I have another one that's almost identical, but it might be a smidge wider. But look at all the detail. These are Mexican silver. It has the little safety clasp. And this one, because it's missing one of the pieces, and I have another one as well, but I would sell for like 50, because these are gorgeous and old. But I got a great deal on it. And the other one I paid a little more for, so, you know, either one of them, I would probably take 50 for. It would balance out. But these are beautiful panel bracelets, and so old. Love the color patina. Love it. Wouldn't mess with it. It's perfect. Okay. All right. Let's see what these are. Oh, my God. Okay. One more thing from the store. Oh, yeah. These were just inexpensive, but so my jam. Silver earrings. I doubt there's, no, they're not sterling, but they're silver tone and they're vintage. That's the back. Oh, sorry. That's the back. But I don't care. I love the bohemian style. I literally love the patina on it. It's such a Spanishy vibe. I love Spanish vibes to go with all of this stuff. So these are adorbs. I would sell these for probably 20. They're just cute. It's hard to find earrings. I don't like fine earrings I like very much. I really don't. Okay. And what else? Well, actually, I do find earrings, but they're fine. Like, I don't find costume earrings that I like very much. Okay. I'm just going to show these really quick. These will be up for sale Friday. I had kind of a deco vibe going over at Sue's on one of the sales, and so I was able to score a couple of stunning original Art Deco. I believe the top one's sterling, the bottom might be rhodium plated, I don't know, but they're pristine. I mean, if you look at the one on top, it has never been, like, looks like never touched the air, but it has the paperclip chain. Both of them have the antique paperclip chain. I love them layered. So, you know, I was thinking, you know, if I had to keep them, I would wear one like this, like a choker or short. And then the great idea of taking like a bracelet or something that's just, you know, a chain. I'm just hooking like the bottom piece, hooking it from here to here and extending it. So you could have one like up here and one down here, and it would actually look like this on, which I think would be like killer gorgeous. Because right now these are probably ending right here, like 16 inches. So I would just take a chain. I could extend too, but I don't even want to get into it. But if you had a little thin bracelet or you bought an extender, I would extend at least one if you were ever going to wear two together. It's up to you guys. But if I end up with these for the rest of my life, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. This I had up. I bought it from a vendor who's got amazing eye and beautiful pieces. And Doug at Raven's Chest. Carnelian panel bracelet. Exquisite. It's sterling. It's filigree. It might be 800 silver. I don't remember him saying. It does kind of give me that vibe. But look at these gorgeous stones. These gorgeous pieces of carnelian. It also has the pin closure, so we know it's old. And I'm just putting it up because I really wanted it for myself. And I did sell my other carnelian bracelet the other day to one of my customers. But I had to at least put it into the short because it looks magnificent together. But this one's $165 if you want it. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep it. I think I said $165. And I paid a little less than that. I probably paid, I don't know, 100-ish or a smidge more. I don't remember. Okay. But gorgeous. Okay, so I showed you those decos. These are decos that I'm still working on for Susie Shows. This one you've seen. I've redone it in a much more elegant way with just the deco sterling piece going long ways, almost like a pin pendant. And then it's on a gorgeous, like vintage paperclip chain that I put it on. This one I found. It's Art Deco. It's sterling. It has one big marcasite in the center, and then a couple of marcasites right by the, like right here on each side, and then a connector. But it's stunning. It's another one that's on a paperclip chain, and it's short, like probably 16. So if you liked it, you know, just get a neck. I think I'm going to just do that. Just, you know, it's a good idea. I got it from Susie, but just get a thin, you know, and I had one, but I gave them all away. Just a thin bracelet that's sterling or silver tone. And when you want to wear something longer, because 16 inches is here, you know, if you add just a little bracelet with 6 or 7 inches, it'll bring you down here. It's such a great idea, and it doesn't mess up, and the pieces are still intact. The one on the bottom is kind of my favorite find of the week. I don't know. It's killer. So it's a pale blue. It's filigree. It's not sterling. It's silver tone. You can see the paperclip chain. It's definitely vintage. It has deco and art, like Nouveau vibes to me, even Victorian. Like it's like all three together. But it's a silver or more of a burnished gold tone. That's the back. Glass pale. I'll take it off. It's so beautiful. And this one, you know, is on a good length too, finally. Not like a total choker. But look at this gorgeous antique, ornate paperclip chain in the burnished gold tone. Look at this thing. Could you die? And it's like 3 inches. 3 inches long. The pale blue glass stone. And then it has turquoise enamel leaves at the top and bottom that are pristine. No chipping. It's stunning. So I love it. But I have this one up on a short right now because I don't see stuff like this. And I know, you know, it'll be worth the value. So if somebody loved it, $145 to me is still a steal. Look at what you're getting for that. And if I had something cute on, you could actually see it on. Stunning. $145, or Lori will keep that one because I don't see them. And I'm not even the biggest blue lover in the world, but if you get me a pale blue and some turquoise, I'll love you. Speaking of blue, good, I've already showed you. Speaking of blue, I found this. So one of my favorite things in the world that I collect, and I've had charms and everything that I could find that was ever made out of it. Mostly religious charms were usually made with it. But I found this sterling silver, huge guilloche, or guilloche as the French would say, enamel like finding. But this is like solid enamel. Look at all the detail. The hand painted roses with the green and the fine and the pink, and look at all the detail in the enameling. You can see all the detail there. It's heavy sterling silver. So I adore it, and I'm like, it's got 2 bales top and bottom, so it's right up my alley. So I'm gonna make something with it, probably with a paperclip chain, something that looks sort of like this, and just hang something at the bottom. But for me, it's, you know, I want to put like a Madonna, because I have enamel Madonnas, or I want to put like a sterling cross. And so I'm not sure yet what I want to do. And, you know, I'm not going to keep it because it's too pristine. But when I sell the piece, I paid a lot just for this. So I just wanted to show you how amazing. But like, I have amazing metals that I collect. So, I mean, I could make like a whopper, like drop necklace if I add her. And then something at the top, like a rosary connector, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. And I have a little rosette connector that's sterling that you can't see because of my nails, but like that could have been amazing at the top. So I'm working on that. I'm almost done, sort of, because I'm not, yeah, well, not really, but this one, no, that's mine so far. Okay, I have these. I have to find out what these are, but these are going up in a short soon, as soon as I find out. They're stunning. So these are sterling silver, huge, over 3 inches. It's almost got a little bit of oxidized, not gunmetal, but a little bit of oxidation. Sterling silver earrings, and these are all diamonds and pearl. And they're drop dead gorgeous. And they look like feathers. I say more of a feather than a leaf. But I have had these for a while, and I adore them. And they are heavy, and they are fine. And they are exquisite. And they are bougie. They're diamond and pearl. They're stunning. I'm sorry about my lighting. So I Google, like, imaged it, and the only thing I'm coming up with that is the exact design, but not in sterling. Like, he's done it in sterling, but not, I have never seen this camo, is Sydney Garber. And they're, like, ridiculous. Like, the ones that are real gold are, like, 20,000. The ones that are, like, sterling with some stones are, like, I don't know. I can't remember. They're thousands. So I have to figure out what I have, but weight-wise, they're heavy. Detail-wise, they're quality, they're bougie, I adore. So I am going to do a short. I'm going to pick a number, and because I know what I paid, and I don't really want to part with them because they're so stunning to have a diamond and pearl humongous, like, I don't call it a chandelier when it's like this, but stunning earring in your collection. But they're really not something I need to keep, and I know that they can command a pretty good price, so I'm probably going to put them up. See the diamonds in the post right there, and they're just a post like that, and I have sterling backs for them, but they're going to be up there. They're probably, I mean, I'm thinking maybe around 4. They could be worth 3,000. I have no idea, but you know, if somebody picks them up for about 4, it might make me happy, and then either they keep them or they resell them. Okay, what else? 800 silver cuff, I just found. It's little though. Filigree, adorbs if you have a small hand. I love 800 silver. This is a beauty. This will probably be up for sale at that auction. What else? The only other thing, I've got like a 2-tone Texaco hoop earring. It's brass and silver post. Nice 2-tone hoop, so it goes with everything. Those are Texaco. Those are going to go up for $40. If you like those, reach out. They're stamped and they're beautiful and the perfect, like, 1.5 inch size. There was one other thing. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, yeah. I hid it here. Okay, I am going to show this. I put it in a short with like all Spanish and all Mexican sterling antique necklaces and bracelets, and it's beautiful. But I got it from Susie from Denims to Diamonds, and it was expensive. I think it was $65 just for this piece. But what this piece was a long necklace that in between every one of these spacers had some ugly kind of plastic, weird color bead. I mean, it didn't even look like a glass bead. It was like a junk bead to me. So I bought it knowing that I would rip it apart and just make it a short, really antique now, really old looking necklace. I mean, look at the closure. It's sterling. It's got the old patina. I'm not shining it up. It's got like the shepherd's hook. But this was on the piece. It was just to here. And I think it might have had one other, I don't remember. But it has 3 bails to connect. So what I ended up doing, because I love that real Spanish looking cross, like comes out of a treasure box, I had a pair of garnet antique earrings that had a little bit of gold filled around them. You can see they were like little faceted squares, and I wanted to tie it in and make it look really regal. So I affixed one to the pendant and then one to this old antique marcasite cross. I mean, to me this looks like something like a nun would wear. I mean, or a priest. Like I would wear it. Like I adore. But it's so, this is a total one of a kind. Like this is so bougie. And to have all sterling silver, garnets, marcasites, antique, I mean, this is a killer piece. So this one, if you're interested in it, I'm going to sell it for $160, and otherwise this has to go to my show. This is what my shows are all about. This is what my customers come to see. They collect it. They want to see, you know, rare looking pieces that no one will ever wear. I have a really good clientele that some of them have dozens of my pieces, and you know, this is something that, you know, they would die because I've never had made anything like it. So this one will sell for sure at a show, but I'd sell it here on for $160 if anybody liked it. I have a lot in it because I think I paid $60, and then I spent a fortune on that and garnet earrings, so it really should be more, but I'm just saying $160 for the meantime that it's up. Otherwise I want to keep it and have my show look bougie and old. I want everything that looks old. So I think that's it. I've been reworking this heart charm necklace a million times. I had it on, I forgot, a chain, and I hated it on the chain. So now I'm going to shorten this. These are all sterling. I love hearts. There's 2 lockets, and a puffy heart, and a mother of pearl, and one that's cut out that says love. It's so sweet. This is on a sterling rosary bead, so I'm going to shorten it and make a short necklace unless somebody's like, hey, I want it longer. But this one is $125, and I have more in the pieces. So if you like it, it's going to be a short necklace for $125 here on YouTube, or starting bid of that on Friday, and otherwise at my show it'll be like $175, and it's all sterling silver and vintage and antique. So go try to make one, because the rosary itself could be $175 if you find sterling, crystal, antique, intact. It just is what it is. If you find it and you get a good price, then you could go ahead and make a necklace with it. But otherwise, you know, I don't pick them up, and I don't want to spend $200 and then have to rearrange it. So I don't do that. Okay, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm gonna put this up. If you guys like anything, just tell me. I just like to know what you like. And text 708-217-1600. And if you want to buy anything or just ask a question. And I'm really good about responding fast. And if you see something like a pair of something, but it's super expensive, or, you know, you need a little extra time, I'm really cool with that. Like, just let me know 100% that you want it, and, you know, I can wait a little bit, you know, and send you an invoice out and just not put a due date, and you just pay it when you're ready, and when you pay it is when I'm going to ship it. So it's no skin off my teeth, because I'm not looking to, throw this stuff like, got to get rid of it. No, I wanted to find the right person at the right price that, loves it. And then if they need a little extra time or whatever, don't ever let the, cost and the time stop you, because that's crazy. Because then you'll never, if it's something unique and one of a kind, you'll never see the piece again, and you're going to kick yourself. And I'm still kicking myself over one thing I sold, and I'm going to tell her what it was. She's one of my best customers now, and next time I see her, I'm going to tell her. I wish I didn't let go of that, but everything else, I'm cool. But one still haunts me. There's the silliest thing, but it's like a little dove that I got in Atlanta. That was deco, and one of my customers bought it, and sterling, and it was just so pretty. I know I'm never going to find that again, so I'm like, but I love that she has it, because what more could you want than one of your best clients having one of your favorite pieces? So I'm good, but I'm just going to let her know, and I know she's going to watch this later maybe, and you're going to know that you got that little necklace, and I still cry over it. Okay, love everybody. Please respond if you want a piece. Thank you.